Good morning, crafty friends. Today, for this and that Tuesday, we are going to be making some picture wheel page toppers. Now, I got this idea from Fraps and Scraps. I'll put the link below. And she made some interactive picture wheels. Hers had pictures in them, and she used a Tim Holtz die. I don't have that die, so I tried to come up with an idea, and it's not interactive in that the pictures change, but I'm calling it a page topper. So it will have a brad in there, and you can put it on your page, and then cover this page with paper or whatever. But I made a couple templates here, and what I used was a CD and some paper, and the paper we're featuring today is from Rach and Bella Crafts. I'll leave the link below. But I just took a CD and I traced it, and then I cut that out. And I'm going to put some vellum paper behind it. So I have a couple here ready to work with. So why don't you come along and craft with me and let's see what we can create. So my idea on these was to replicate the holes from the picture wheel. I used a heart punch, okay, and I just went in and I punched. And you just have to be careful that you don't run into one another, which I did down here. So you can't see it, but I just covered it with a butterfly, Same thing here. They got too close, so I just put a butterfly there. But I like it with the vellum behind it, and I think if you had something on your page, that would look kind of cute. And it could move if you wanted it to. So like I said, this is just my version. And so I did that, and I have some clock faces from Graphics Berry, and they have a sheet of them, and they're different sizes, okay? So I picked, these are about 2.5, and this one's about 2.25. So I just picked something out of my stash, and we're going to put them on here. And I made these little notches. I'll show you how I did that. So what my thought was that this would go on here, and then I took some of my hearts and I just sewed them together, and I thought I would put them on here. Next time I sew them, I'll sew them so that the heart shows on both sides. But so I thought this could go here like this. And then I made one of my butterflies, and that's going to go on here. So very simple. I just thought they were cute. So I'll show you, I'll finish this one off, and then I'll show you from scratch how to make one. Now, to get these were printed on white. I've had them in my stash, and I didn't just want to ink and just, have it look the same. So I have just a tiny little stamp, clear stamp. So I found if you ink that up and just pat it on the white, it will take off some of the white and make it more pleasing. For me, anyway. Excuse me. All right, so we have our images cut out. Let's put these guys over here. Put this one over here. We can work on this one. We have our images cut out here. And like I said, I want to put my clock front on here. Like that. I'm going to say that this notch is the top. So I'll make sure the 12 is centered there. Okay. Where's the 12? Right there. Okay. And I'm just going to use some um, Scotch tape, cellophane tape, to anchor this here. So let's put that on here. And I got to make sure that my dangles are dangling the right way. Okay, so this is our top. Let's see if that's centered right. And then we're going to put this on here. I want to pull these down a little bit. I need to move this over just a tad. Okay. I want to make sure that this is my center, so I want to make sure that these are centered down here. Okay. So that looks pretty centered. Okay. That's my vision anyway. Then this is going to go up here. So we're going to add some glue. Maybe we'll put some what do you call this? Cheesecloth. Put some cheesecloth down here. Everything looks better with cheesecloth on it. Make sure it sticks out a little bit. Okay. So let's put our cloth face on. Keep it all centered as best you can. And then we need a brad for the middle. And a pokey tool. Carefully. Nope, let's not do that yet because we still have to put our vellum on the background. So we have that here. And I had a butterfly that was made. Got to put him up here. Hanging off there. Okay, so then for the vellum in the background, you don't have to be you just want to make sure it's going to fit on there and it'll be covered, okay? And we'll trim off that excess. Okay, so I guess I could have put the vellum on before I did all this, but we'll do it this way. Next time we could do it different. Okay, so let this dry a minute, and then I just went through and trim this off underneath the, then you could take your glue and just reinforce any of the edges. Get a couple of these off. Don't want any of these to show. Okay, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to just go in and check my edges. There. And then when you put your pokey tool, and if you're going to add it to a page, see? Get it flat. So there you have it, my friends. Pretty cool. I like it. Let's do another one. Okay. Let's do another one. So we have our CD shape. I wanted to erase some of this pencil. Okay, actually I could just ink over it. So I have my clock base done. So what I did was I took my heart punch, and it just goes in so far, and it can only go in this way. So I've got the points out, and that works for me. So I'm just gonna find the top, and I'm gonna take my hole. Then I'm just moving it over, and see where it ends here? I'm just putting the space right there. So just put this bridge right there. So you don't want to go over it. You want to just go next to it. It's just a little tricky to do it upside down like this. Now I guess if you had another shape, you could try that too. But this is what I have. Sparkle uses what she has. Okay, so we got 4. So I'm just going along here. 5. 6. Seven. Right. Yeah. 9. Make sure you take them out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get 10 over here. My hands are not working today. Okay, so this one's going to be too tight. So what I'll do is, when we get to it, I'll put a butterfly down here, okay? Or up here, wherever it's going to be. This is the center. So when this is on here, we'll just put something here and that'll disguise it, okay? So let's ink this one up. Yeah, squares would be nice, but I don't know how to get them perfectly square. And I don't have a square punch. And I'm not good with an X-Acto knife. So that's my options. All right, this one, we're just going to put this on. We're not going to put a dangle on it so we can make them different. So that one's going to go there. And we save these little hearts because I'll make something with them later. And we're going to need a brad. Excuse me, I want to get... I'm so sorry. I just want to color this brad, and I'm just using a Copic marker. I want it to dry a little bit, so let's see if the other side is. Bet I could put it in here. Perfect. Okay, let it just sit there to dry. Okay, so let's put this one on. And we already said that we'll make this our top. Okay, to get these little divots here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just took this little punch, and by every second one, I punched a hole in the end here, and then I'll show you what I did. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Oops. There were all these little things where I just took my scissors and I'm just cutting them out. I don't know, you could just cut with your scissors, but I'm not that clever. Should have made my holes deeper. I'm just cutting the edges here. So we got these little divots and we can just ink them up. Okay, then we need a backing. See if I can still salvage this. So let's just put some ink on here. I'm sorry, glue. Ink, glue. Let's find where the top is. And just give it a trim. There you go. So then we would poke our brad through our pokey tool. And our brad that we painted. We'll just leave this one out. We can add it later to a page. See, isn't that cute? I like it. I think they're cute. Okay, then we'll make a butterfly. And we wanted to put it up here because there's extra space. Okay, so this has to lay flat for a little bit. So for my butterflies, I'm sure you all know how to do butterfly layers. But this is how I do it. Okay, so I want to just give them a little bend here. Okay, then I glue the two little ones together first. And then I raise this up with some of this glue. Pop that. Leftovers. And I just put it on either side of the top here. And I pop this on there. So it looks 3D. And I just put some glue. So there you have it. We have one of our samples and another sample. And then one from today with the little attachments down here, the dangles. Now you could decorate them as much as you want, but you know, Sparkle's kind of a plain Jane. So there you have it, my friends. I hope you have fun with This and That Tuesday, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!